That's gonna be in the chat. This is a collaboration with me and Erin the Witch.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm so excited to do this collab. This is going to be really fun. And thank you for inviting me to do this.
Of course. So I'll be doing piles 1 and 2. I'll show you guys this one up close. It's pile 2. Snowman's pile 1. And she's going to be doing 3 and 4.
Yes.
Hey, Fairy Bob Mother.
So, did you already do pile 1 and 2? Or show them?
Yeah, I showed them.
Okay. This is... I had to pick up the most random objects. Pile number 3 his glasses fell off. Pile number 3 is going to be Santa Snoop Dogg.
I love it.
His shades flew off of him. He's like, hey guys. Pile number 2 is going to be Christmas Elvira. I don't want to get her too close to the camera because she's a little racy. I don't want to angry YouTube.
She's hot.
But she's got like these little cookies, like zombie gingerbread cookies.
I'm
So
loving
she's
that.
going to be pile 4. So that's the piles we got going over here. And
So
this is going
basically,
to be Christmas messages.
yeah. But you guys can choose one from my pile, one from her pile, just to make it
Yes.
even more accurate.
Mm-hmm. I feel like your dog pile and Snoop Dogg is probably gonna weirdly be connected for some people here.
That makes a lot of sense. This must be Elvira's man.
Maybe. Looks like he's got a collar on, so that would suit her.
Right?
All
So,
right.
as you guys know, it is general reading, so some may resonate, some may not. You can still watch this even if you don't celebrate Christmas, and it'll still be accurate for you. We have no idea what's going to come out, so trigger warning. All right, so some of you are asking for piles. I think you guys should watch one of my piles as well as one of her piles to make it more accurate since we're both using our own intuitions. So, Nancy, I think you should choose the first one of my pile and number 2 from her pile. Simona, I'm going to say 1 as well. Nancy, I'm going to say 2 for you and 3 on hers. So we don't know if predictions are going to come out or like what do you need to know, advice type stuff. We have no idea, honestly. We're kind of freestyling this.
Yeah.
Um,
Which I like that.
I do too, right? Mystic, I'm going to say you are 1, which will be 4 on hers to choose both of ours.
Ooh, let me share this out to my channel. I don't know why I didn't
Yes.
do this already.
I didn't think about that either. And guys, we're also going to be meeting up in February, so you'll see lots of posts of us meeting up.
Yes. I didn't realize you lived as close as you did. I thought you were like near Miami. So I never even bothered to be like, yo, let's meet up because I'm never in like South Florida. But
I know, that's
you're a lot
crazy.
closer than I realized.
Wifey, I'm going to say you're 1 and 4 for her. So we're going to go to this like gothic bar food place. It's going to be so fun. You guys will be seeing us posting on that.
Yes. I'm excited. Why am I there? You are. It took me forever to find the live stream. All right, I'm about to share it out to my collective too.
Yay. Raven Witch, Tarot, hello. So I'm cracked up on coffee right now, so this should be fun.
I need to be. I don't have any, but I need caffeine. All right, I got it shared out, so maybe even more
Yay.
people will come in.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for liking the video, for your comments, for the support. All right, should I go ahead and start now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So some of you may not know me on this channel. I sometimes read traditionally, sometimes I don't, because I use a lot of my actual psychic abilities. So let's start with pile 1. Danielle, I'm going to say you're right on that. Okay. Pile 1, what is your Christmas messages? And you don't have to celebrate Christmas to watch this. It's still going to be accurate. Okay. Look what we got. So you have a lot of wishes being granted, but it's coming in faster than I think you thought it would. And it's crazy because some of these things that are coming in for you are coming in through frenemies. That's what I'm picking up on, because this is about, like, this is giving me poison vibes, right? So people that you know are enemies are wanting a second chance with you. So because they know you don't trust them, they're going to be on their best behavior, which is super weird, right? But because they want you to like them and trust them again, they're going to be going above and beyond. And I think that's actually like a law of power by Robert Greene. He always would talk about hiring your enemies because they'll be more loyal to you than a friend. So that's like this type of vibe that I'm getting, is enemies are coming back in to deliver you some of your dreams or wants. Just super weird, right? But that's what I'm picking up. It's almost like they're giving you handouts of their blessings. That's the interesting part of this. So it's not that you have to trust them again, but I think you should kind of keep your enemies close, if that makes sense. Because you're going to be siphoning, in a sense, the things they've worked hard for. Whatever it is. They'll put you on to jobs. They'll put you on to, if they have a platform, they'll put you onto their platform. Whatever it is, right? So you're going to get things a lot quicker. Wow. And this is, to me, candles are speed. Like, that's one of the fastest forms of magic in my eyes. So again, that's just telling me it's going to be really fast. So I wouldn't be surprised if your enemies have already been kind of trying to come back in, or you've been thinking about them recently. And that says presence. I think that's 8 of presents, right? 8 is abundance. Maybe it's 2 enemies coming in that I'm picking up on. For some of you, it's a couple. For some of you, it's like 2 people that they know each other kind of some way, even if they're not a couple. Let's pull from my other deck. I want to get as much accurate information as possible. All right, what's some Christmas messages for pile 1, Spirit? Yeah, I keep channeling that song. Reunited and it feels so good. Wow, why do we have the anxiety card here? This is talking about recovery from financial loss, as well as spiritual poverty that you may have been facing, which is maybe you were going through some spiritual attacks that were giving you anxiety in the past. Maybe you were having issues sleeping, nightmares, sleep paralysis. It could have been at any time that you've had that in the past. I'm hearing that song. Who is that? DJ Khaled? Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. So I feel like because you already experienced some negatives, it's time to experience some positives, which is the law of rhythm and alchemy. So that may be something you guys want to study, is the law of rhythm. It does feel like this is a year where your career is going to get better. It's also making me feel like a side career is going to pop off, like something you didn't expect would pop off. It's like a side thing that you do. And it literally says overcoming challenges. Christmas messages. So I kind of feel like this is like your Christmas wishes. I don't know. Like a Christmas wish list kind of thing coming true. Although maybe it was manifestations. But Christmas is helping to bring that in for you guys. Let's pull some index cards. Envy. Identity shift. So it's also giving me the vibe of envy is helping you to have an identity shift. So you could be rebranding yourself, wanting to change up your style, wanting to change your name for some of you. We see people do that all the time. Some celebrities, they change their names. I've changed my name, right? So people do that. It's kind of like rebranding yourself. Let's see what else. Online. So I think you guys are rebranding yourself online. And if you're not online, pile one, I have a big feeling you're going to start getting urges to start posting online. And you should follow that. Whatever you want. Because you could be whoever you want online. I'm hearing that song, I'm So Much Cooler Online. I can't remember who sings that. Is it Kenny Chesney or someone? I might be wrong. I have a vision of him in my head, but I can't remember his name. He's basically talking about how he's so much cooler online than in person. You can literally be whoever you want online. You can lie and say you're a doctor. That's up to you. That's your alter ego on there. So if you want to be someone cool that you feel like you're not in real life, you can be that on the internet. Your target audience is not your people in your life anyway. Plot twist. What's the plot twist? Something involving a karmic. Things happen for a reason. Again, that's making me think you had a karmic friend or something in your life that's going to come back in and give you these blessings because they feel guilty or they feel bad or they feel like you're not going to trust them. So they're doing all these things to kind of win you over. Hex. This could have been a person that tried to put a hex on you in the past. Could have been just accidentally, like through gossip. They've done a lot of negative talking about you. This could have been someone that you lived with, that lived next to you, or they tried to get you to live with them. They could have invited you, like, hey, be my roommate, or hey, live in my mother-in-law's suite, or whatever. I think that's the person that it's talking about. Move. Yeah, they may invite you again to move in with them. Okay. They're going to do a lot of things for you to try to win you over. They're still secretly competing with you, though. So you do need to set up some protection to kind of make that work in your favor if you haven't already. Is there any last messages for pile one? Jar magic. Spirit is saying to do some jar magic for that protection. I can pull zodiac signs, but sometimes zodiac signs don't matter. But I know you guys may ask, who is this frenemy? Like, what is their zodiac sign? Okay, we do have Aquarius. And we have Scorpio. So that could be, you know, either one of the two people signs, or that could be in their big three. Either one of those signs. Let's pull just one more, because sometimes I like to get the big three. And also, to amplify your jar magic, guys, you guys can charge it in the moon. You work with the moon phases. Let's pull one more. This is someone you could have hung out in a group with, is also what I'm getting. There was like some drama. You met them with a group of people, or you hung out with them in another group of people. Yeah, big on the Scorpio energy. Another Scorpio card came out, so that could maybe be their moon. Maybe they just have a lot of Scorpio in their chart. Or Cancer with Scorpio, mixed placements, you know. All right, so I think I'm going to leave pile 1 here and move on to the next pile. So thanks for joining pile number 1. Thanks for the support, the subscribe, and the likes. Okay, starting with pile 2. If you're just getting in, this may be your pile. No such thing as coincidences. Okay, so trigger warning. I don't know what's going to come out of here, if it could be something triggering or not. If you chose pile 2 with me, I think that was pile 3 with Erin. Okay, so pile 2. What is your Christmas messages? The Magician. Wow, okay, pile 2. You're sent to teach someone how to do magic. You're sent to them to do manifestation. It's like you're meant to be someone's teacher, and it's no coincidence that you meet this person. So this could be someone younger than you, or someone that's just beginning on their spiritual journey. And it's like you guys meet so like randomly. You meet in a really random, non-coincidental way. You're like, there's no way this was a coincidence. And you're going to teach this person how to do everything spiritually to protect themselves, you know, because I feel like you may have learned things the hard way, pal, too, because you didn't have a teacher. But that's what makes you such a great teacher with your spirituality. Yeah, I feel like they're like brand new at this, and like you're teaching them the way, but in an interesting way. Like you and this person are kind of tight. Have you heard of the invisible string theory? That's what I'm thinking about with this card, because it's a string here. And that's why you guys met in such a weird way, because you were always meant to meet anyway. If you guys haven't heard of the invisible string theory, it's basically this theory that people you're supposed to meet, there's this invisible energetic cord tying you to each other, where no matter what, you're going to eventually meet. That's to my knowledge of what it is. And that's you and this person that I'm picking up on. Um, and it says justice here too, so that's interesting. You may have even been through some like life lessons that you've already learned that they're going through right now. So it's not just helping them with magic, it's also just like life in general, life lessons and all of that. Let's pull some of my other tarot. It's almost like they're learning off of like your stories, your testimony. Okay. Anything else? This person right now could be in the, is it called Night of the Soul? I keep forgetting that name. Night of the Soul, I think is what it's called, where it's like the really kind of traumatizing part of the spiritual journey, you know? That's what this feels like. So they're really needing a teacher. See, and that's about growth. So as interesting as it is, they're going to help you grow as well, though. So it's like this mutual thing. You're helping them in big ways, but it's like they're helping you in a lot of ways too. I feel like they're helping you realize that you do have a purpose. I think some of you forgot like how big your purpose is and how much you do help people that want the help. So this person's coming in your life to kind of remind you that as well, because I think some of you got discouraged along the way. Like everybody's doing this same purpose, or everyone does what I do. Like, what's so special about it? Maybe like something like that started invading your thoughts. So this person's coming in to kind of remind you that you are needed. And yeah, you might do something popular that a lot of people do, but not everyone does it like you. Okay, let's pull one more. And then I'll pull some other cards. So that's another thing you're supposed to help them with, is because they're so new to spirituality, to tarot, to magic, to all that stuff, they may actively be dealing with a trickster. So you're going to kind of help them know how to use discernment for one, protection for two, and you're going to help them kind of get rid of this trickster, because the trickster is messing them up. For some of you, this person's already in your life, but like they're very new, and others of you, they're about to come in. And you're like their elder. For some of you, this could be someone in your family member, like a family member that you never really got close to, like a younger family member. That's just for some. Nice to meet you. And some, like I said, you're about to meet them. So different for everybody, right? And again, that false energies is they think they're working with a spirit guide, or they think they're working with a deity, and it's false. It's actually a trickster. But I think you're going to immediately pick up on that because you're further along in your psychic abilities than them. And again, like I said, they are family. If not by blood, then definitely by soul. Okay. So, any other Christmas messages? So maybe you have a 6-month kind of soul contract with this person where you're actively going to be helping them. That's how I'm feeling it is. But it does say unwanted guests. So again, I think that trickster is like really messing with them. This trickster also could have came in through some type of concert or music show they went to. Anything else for pile 2? It says make me famous, so I almost feel some of you may end up famous next year. It doesn't have to be super famous. It could be underground. Within 3 months, you guys could blow up a little bit. Maybe not like to a million, right? But maybe. I don't want to dim it. Maybe someone famous is watching you or could come in contact with you, pile two, and they like what you have to offer. Maybe they're not like super famous, maybe underground famous. I feel like you have a soul connection with this famous person, and they're gonna write you. Because you may actually be helping this person. That's interesting. One more. Let's pull just one more. Self-discover. So again, you're helping this person self-discover, but I think they're also helping you get your spark back from feeling discouraged or down or I don't know. I just kind of feel like you went through some things that kind of killed your spirit a little bit. But that's how the spiritual journey is, right? It goes in circles. It's not in a straight line. So you may have felt like you went backwards in some way, but this person's going to make you realize you actually didn't through you teaching them. So that's interesting. And I love that for you guys. Thanks for watching. We're going to give it to Erin for these next two piles. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm going to be doing piles number 3 and number 4. So we're going to start off next with pile number 3. I got downloaded messages for both piles. Pile number 1, you got some extra downloads because in the middle of Amy's live stream, I was trying not to scream because my cat, I turned around and my cat had a dead lizard in its mouth. It was like playing, it was making a bunch of noise. And I looked over and my cat literally has a huge dead lizard. I'm like, oh my God. So I think that's going to tie in as well with pile number 1's downloads that I originally got. So, or not pile 1. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. We're on pile number 3. I'm so used to being on my other channel. I'm so sorry. This is pile number 3. Let me correct myself. So for pile number 3, okay. For those of you that chose the Christmas Snoop Dogg for pile number 3, I feel like you guys are going to be manifesting very effortlessly. It's like you're not having to like hustle something for like miracles to happen for you. They're just gonna happen. You also need to know that your rest time is also productive, even if it doesn't seem like it is. I also feel like you guys are kind of creating your own version of Christmas or your own version of the holidays where it's like your rules, it's your own table, it's your vibe, it's your recipes, it's your itinerary or something like that, okay? Others of you may be choosing to spend holidays with like soul family instead of blood family, different things for different people. I do feel like the holidays, either around the holidays or maybe in the beginning of 2026, you're going to experience very little stress. Um, Also, focus on having low stress. If you are having issues with stress, make sure you're focusing on lowering your stress because low stress equals higher chance of your manifestations working out. Um, it's like whoever chose this pile, you manifest best when you're not stressed, when you're unbothered, and when you don't feel pressured. It's like manifestations, miracles seem to happen better that way. I see you guys like laughing and enjoying yourself, just staying chill, being chill. Um, I feel like other people around you guys are going to be spiraling. Something about people around you could be chaotic or spiraling, or maybe even into like some sort of holiday drama. But you guys are going to be like Snoop Dogg. You're going to be laying back, like just chilling, You're not trying to get stressed out during the holidays or in the beginning of the year. I could be talking to someone that's a musician. You don't have to be, though. If you are a musician, things are going to be sinking in for you and aligning correctly for you for the new year. Um, and we all know I almost called him Snow Dog. We all know Snoop Dogg smokes, but I'm seeing like smoke rising, like from like smudging or something like that. Maybe you guys have sent out some sort of prayers or petitions. You've already sent these things out. And you're about to receive something you sent out, a prayer or petition you sent out. You're about to receive something from that prayer or petition. You're about to be very blessed. Some of you already are. um Something about not proving that you're blessed as well, but I don't know what that's about or who that's for. But like I said before I started doing this, like, I turned around, my cat had like this big ass lizard in her mouth that she was just playing with. And it was definitely the energy of like playing with your food or something. But it could be a message about an enemy. If you guys have a particular enemy in mind, there's an enemy of yours that has already been handled. Something's already dead and over, whether it be a challenge, a worry, an enemy. Something's already been handled, and you don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to fight harder. Like, the outcome has already happened, or it's already sealed in fate or something like that. I'm getting the energy of like playfulness after survival mode. So some of you guys could have been in survival mode for a while. Maybe I'm talking to someone that has really good survival instincts. Maybe you guys are really good at adapting. But I feel like old fears are going to be melting away pretty much, because it's like you're moving past survival mode, and it's like now you get to enjoy yourself. I'm also picking up the energy of like a casual dominance from that as well, or like a relaxed confidence. You're going to win something, or you're going to be winning quietly. Something about winning quietly and not proving your blessings. That could mean different things for different people. But I feel like that could also be about timing, because like the lizard didn't escape. It didn't get a chance to regenerate its tail. Like, it's over and finished with. Like, RIP to the lizard. I honestly get pissed off when my cats do that, but because I love lizards, but I still take everything as a message. But some of you seriously need to know that something is done, over, and finished. Again, with a enemy, or a challenge that you were going through, it's over and done with. Someone needs to know that you don't have to worry and stress anymore. Something is already passed. Something's already passed its expiration date here regarding whatever that is. I feel like you guys are no longer going to have certain fears, and you're going to be adapting more. A lot of you have some sort of unseen protection. It could be with Bastet or Freya. Some of you are protected by Bastet or Freya, and you don't realize this. Or maybe some of you do know this. Yeah, we have Strength card. I'm telling you. You don't have to worry about something anymore. You've already overcome something. The worst is already past you. Enjoy the holidays. 2026 is going to get better as well. And what's funny is I keep saying you guys are protected by Bastet and Freya, and Strength comes out with a big lion. Maybe some of you, see, she's got Bastet. Some of you, it could be Goddess Circe. Some of you don't know that maybe Goddess Circe walks with you, because sometimes she's associated with lions. But for others of you, it could be Bastet. It could be Freya. It's so funny because she's like getting the cat at the mouth, and I was like having to get the lizard out of my cat. The confirmations are so funny to me. Let's see, what is this? It's like 7 of Cups. I think you guys are going to have a lot of options. Maybe some of your stress or worries or challenges were coming from little options or little opportunities or something like that, but that's going to change for you guys. You're actually going to end up having a lot of options or a lot of things to choose from, or a lot of different paths you could take. Maybe a lot of different roads are opening for you. So you go from like having little options or opportunities to, I don't know which one to pick because I have too many. Six of Wands. So that's really good. Yeah. This is good news, something successful, which that kind of confirms the strength card with the success. Yeah, you're going to have success during the holidays, probably in the beginning of 2026. Some sort of victory. This is also some sort of victory again over a challenge or an enemy as well. This is like you kind of like, I mean, I say parading around, and I know that could be taken in like a negative sense, but it does kind of look like he's like kind of parading around, like he just won some sort of victory or battle against an obstacle or challenge or enemy. And I feel like that's the energy you guys are going to be in. Like you can finally focus on just different opportunities, different things going on. You don't have to worry about like stress. You don't have to worry about juggling things. Some of you are manifesting like 2 streams of income. Or if you've been having to like juggle a lot financially or anything like that, I feel like that's kind of melting away. And then we have the Hangman. I'm kind of getting my own personal download for you guys. Not like for me personally, but just something that happened personally. Like recently, my husband went to a Christmas party and they all had to exchange like Christmas ornaments. Like instead of gifts, they had to bring Christmas ornaments and they like made a game out of it. You guys could be changing like your perspective or your mindset when it comes to gatherings, events, parties, linking up with people, collaborating with people. Some of you could be having like a change of perspective or mindset with these things. Maybe you guys have had negative experiences in the past. Um, but you're getting like a different view of things, or you've gained some sort of wisdom to where you can enjoy those type of things. Um, I always think that's the freaking Empress card every time in this deck, but it's not because it looks so similar to the Empress card. But this is the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm seriously, you guys, there's good shit coming in for you guys. Like this is prayers being answered, miracles manifesting, wishes coming true, good health, good finances. Like this is a really, really good energy. I feel like you guys are going to be able to just kind of like lean back like Snoop Dogg, and things are just going to be going well for you. You're not going to be stressed out. And I feel like the people around you that are stressed or spiraling or chaotic or something, you're really going to be able to just kind of, some of you are like mastering, if you're an empath, you could be mastering something to where you're not like a sponge, because when you're an empath you can be like a sponge and you can pick up on people's like spiral moments and their chaos or their anxieties and stuff. And some of you may be learning certain methods or techniques to where you're not like a sponge anymore. And I could see, holidays could be a hard time for empaths because holidays can, even though it's a good time for a lot of people, it's also a really bad time for a lot of people. And
Mhm.
so, as an empath, you could be picking up on like the bad, the sadder energies or the more low vibrational energies, for, unfortunately, for what other people may be having to go through. But I feel like, or if anybody's trying to start shit with you or family drama or holiday drama, that could be something else. Like you're just going to be able to like tune things out to where you can just not stress out. And I think it's going to be good for your health, and I think it's going to be good for your finances to do that. Because stress could have been affecting those things at one point, but again, I feel like the worst is behind you and it's kind of all uphill from here. Okay. Someone says, who needs enemies when you have family members?
That's what I was just laughing at. That was so clever.
I feel like we have to go through some sort of karmic contracts with our family members, whether we like it or not. It feels more like family just feels like just a entanglement of karmic contracts for a lot of people. Not saying that you can't have good family connections with some members, but I know that seems to be the case for a lot of people. But we're about to move on to pile, I almost said two, pile number 4. All right. So welcome pile number 4 is if you guys chose the Christmas Santa Elvira with her little zombie gingerbread cookies. I actually put her on my Christmas tree sometimes. She'll kind of hang up on my Christmas tree a little bit. But this could be the pile for like my goth baddies. Like if you're into like gothic stuff or paranormal or the occult or witchy stuff, maybe you guys are like horror movie fans. I feel like this is going to be the pile for people like that. Maybe you guys are alternative or something. You guys could be coming off like very seductive during the holidays or in the beginning of 2026. You could be coming off very seductive, or you could be having like secret admirers or something like that. You guys are also going to like reclaim your authenticity, reclaim your power through some sort of authenticity. Maybe you're not going to be afraid to be your authentic self or something like that. You guys are going to be starting like a new project, or you're going to have like some sort of inspiration to create or start a project or a hobby or a side hustle business, something like that as well. I think you guys are stepping into some sort of like magnetic confidence as well. Someone or some people could be watching you like more closely than you realize or more closely than they admit. Maybe they desire you, maybe they're curious about you, maybe they just admire you. Maybe it's all three, honestly, because of this magnetic confidence. Um, that you're going to be giving off. Now, if you guys are, I just heard if you're having issues, if you're having like like body image issues or confidence issues, someone needs to do like a love spell on themselves and use lodestone. Lodestone is pretty much like magnet. Um, maybe that could be helpful for someone here. Maybe someone here has already done something like that and you could use like magnets or lodestone in your work and it's going to be manifesting very well for you, or maybe somebody here needs to do that. But um also something's coming out after the holidays, like a truth is coming out after the holidays. This could be something hidden, but it feels like flirtatious or maybe even emotional. I don't know, someone could even like express their feelings for you over the holidays or at the beginning of the 2026. um But there's gonna be a lot of, like, allure about you, but you need to make sure you're not dimming your light, because there's something about you that could be a little bit different from other people, and you need to make sure you're not dimming your light, because some of you could be scared of being different, like, maybe someone here is scared of, like, being picked on or bullied or, like, targeted for being different, and you don't need to give in to those kind of fears. That could be a message for someone in particular. Um But I think you guys are gonna be noticed a lot more than usual, or a lot more, or you're being more noticed than you realize. And it's like the eyes are gonna be on you. People are gonna be glancing at you, checking you out, checking your socials. Um, People are definitely gonna be thinking about you, or maybe it's a particular person. And it's something about not what you say, but how you look. It's like the way you look, the way you move, the way you dress, just the way you exist. It's turning heads without you even trying. Um, and there's like someone around you that could be like being shy, maybe they're intimidated, maybe they're just trying to play it cool, but they actually really admire you and they want to approach you, but they just don't know how. And so they're like kind of, maybe they're worried that you're out of their league. Maybe they're thinking you're already taken. Maybe you are already taken and they can't come up to you like that. But it's giving like a holiday glow up or like a new year type of glow up. You guys could be getting like new clothes, new hair, new makeup. Maybe it's just a new type of confidence where you just know who the fuck you are. And there's like this seduction energy that's coming through mysterious. Maybe some of you got some Scorpio placements. You guys could have Taurus, Libra, or Scorpio placements somewhere in your chart. That doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but I am picking that up. It's like the less you talk, the less you explain yourself. It's like the more curious people become. And it's like they wonder about you, they think about you. But there's a lot of like unspoken attraction around pile number 4. You could be seeing red ornaments or mistletoes as a confirmation that there's someone or some people desiring you or attracted to you silently. I just heard Silent Night, the Christmas song. 6 of Swords. I heard you look so good when you walk away. They hate when you leave, but they think you look damn good when you walk away. That's what I'm getting with the It's funny because those of you that know me, you guys know I don't really do love readings, so this is like funny to me. We have 2 of Wands. Yeah, someone is definitely like wondering like, "Oh, do I need," like they're trying to make a decision to like come towards you. But something about you, your energy, or just you physically, keep walking further away the closer they try to get towards you. That could be for some of you, not all of you, but others of you, this could be someone who's waiting around. This could have been someone who got you a gift and is kind of waiting for your reaction or something, because he's like holding a gift out right here. Or that, I'm not gonna lie, for some of y'all, someone may, this isn't for all of you, but for some of you, there could have been a person that tried doing love magic on you and they're kind of like waiting around to see if it's working. That could be for some of you, not all of you. Like velvet ribbons or velvet fabrics could be a confirmation for someone. Or I could be talking to someone who's wearing velvet or wearing ribbons. 3 of Cups. I feel like if you were to go out to like a bar, a restaurant, a club, a social event, a party, gathering, whatever, it's like all eyes are going to be on you. Even if that's not your intentions, that's what's going to end up happening. And someone could be watching you like celebrate with other people or drink with other people, eat with other people, socialize with other people. And someone could be watching like quietly rather than like directly interacting with you. Um, that could be for some of you here. Maybe someone's admiration for you gets revealed after some sort of gathering for some of you. 5, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, expect a gift as well. Either this is a gift that they've already given you or somebody wants to give you a gift and then they really want to see like your reaction to it. Because it means a lot to them. I don't know if this is a gift they've already given you or something they plan to give you during the holidays or during the beginning of 2026. This person could have Libra placements. They could be a Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. They could have those kind of placements in their chart, whoever's like admiring you. Yeah, and then the Emperor comes out. So huge confirmation on Aries or a fire sign. But I'm also picking up Libra. Or for some of you, maybe this person's older than you. Maybe they're somebody's boss. Or it could be someone older than you. Or it could just be like a fire sign or a Libra. I also heard sugar daddy. I mean, she does have like sugar or like gingerbread cookies. Maybe somebody like low key wants to be your sugar daddy or something. Or this is somebody's sugar daddy. I don't know. The Chariot. Whoever they are, they definitely want to move towards. They want to come towards you with gifts or admiration or compliments. That's what they want to come towards you with. Could be a Cancer. This person could be a Cancer. But you're like off limits. I don't know who I'm talking. This is like kind of complicated because there's something where it feels like you're off limits. Whether they think you're with someone or you are with someone else, or they think you're with someone else, or they think you're out of their league. It's one of the three. You're like forbidden fruit to this person. And then Queen of Swords. Some of you just come off very cold, very quiet. Again, maybe you guys, there's something mysterious about you guys. You could be an air sign, but I was also picking up Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. And maybe you do come off like cold or distant, or maybe you don't speak much. Maybe you're shy yourself in your own way. So maybe they're not approaching you because of your Queen of Swords energy, but for others of you, they're not approaching you for the other reasons I was giving. I'm going to see something really quick before I go. Use a different deck. Oh my God, this is bad Santa. Santa want to give it to you. Oh my God. And see, look, it literally, see, in the Chariot, it's like Santa, and he's coming. He's like, I got gifts, I got compliments, I got admiration. But something about this person, I don't know, maybe they like to party, maybe they like to drink, maybe they're very extroverted or something, maybe they're a bit wild, maybe for some of you they're a criminal, I don't know. Or maybe this is just coming out because they want to be bad with you. They want to be bad, naughty with you. Says Santa want to give it to you on the card. Hey, Violet. Phone call, finally communication. So this person definitely wants to call you, or they're going to. Or maybe you end up calling them. Feeling sexy. Your inner sexy will be triggered and activated. That goes, like, literally this card goes with the Elvira statue doll thing. I think you being sexy, like you coming off sexy, or people viewing you in that type of way, it's going to activate a lot of admiration in people when it comes to you, but it's also going to activate a lot of triggered stuff with others. Like maybe other people get triggered by the way you look or the way you dress, or it could be your mysterious energy that's sexy or something, but people are going to admire it. Other people are going to get triggered by it. Could be jealous bitches or something. I don't know, but maybe some of you need to protect yourself with like Bastet or Aphrodite, Hathor, any kind of deity that does focus on like beauty and love and stuff like that. Some of you need to maybe work with certain deities that are associated with love and beauty to help cancel out the triggered jealous bitches. But that is everything I'm seeing for pile 4. I enjoyed doing this. This was really cool and fun. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this, Aimee.
Yes, this was super fun. And thank you everyone for supporting us and liking the video and all of that good stuff. I know she said a lot about like horror stuff, which is so funny because look at this Christmas thing that I got.
Ah!
This is $7 on TikTok shop, guys. By the way.
I just seen that movie for the first time. I'm late to seeing it, but I just watched it a couple of weeks ago for the first time.
Yeah, the third one is so good.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I was getting a weird message too, like screaming at me, but I didn't want to interrupt her her channeling. But basically, be careful giving out y'all's numbers because I feel like there's going to be a super clingy person that's going to bother you. So
Oh, don't do that.
maybe give them like a WhatsApp number because I also feel like it's one of those people that could like harass you until you do give it too. So like super weird, right?
You
And I
talking
don't
about for
want you
like pile
guys to
number
like
4, maybe?
yeah, and I don't want you guys to get in a dangerous situation either if you reject this person. But, you know, just heads up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's never a fun situation. I'm so particular, like, who I give my number and stuff to, and I have girlfriends where they're single and they'll get harassed by men, and then they'll finally be like, "Okay, well, here's my Instagram at least," and then they'll go harassing them on Instagram, and it's like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm married 'cause"
Right, but some of them, they don't care if you're married or they don't
They
wanna take
don't.
your social media. They be like, "No, I'm not doing that shit. I want your number."
Yeah, people are weird. A lot of people do not respect marriages these days at all either.
For sure. Well, thank you, everyone. That concludes our video. We'll see you guys another time.
Alright, bye, guys.